Okay. Just want to thank you for
Yeah.
participating in the talk with patients which we are going to have in view of the World IVF Day tomorrow. Thank you so much
Yes.
for agreeing to do this. I'm Dr.
Yes.
Jyoti
Thank
Menon.
you very much for having me.
I'm Dr. Jyoti Menon, Director of Infertility Services, and with me is Dr. Aparna, one of our senior consultants. And I was not aware that you knew me, but
Yes.
like you said, I have done your
Yeah.
embryo transfer, and I'm extremely glad that you took the babies home, because that
Yes.
is the motto of Gunshila,
Yeah.
not having only a positive pregnancy test, but helping you take the baby home.
Yes.
So, Shilpa, let us just, what has been your impression? And before that, why did you decide on Gunshila? Where did you hear about us? Because from what I understand, you had already undergone an ICSI cycle in another city.
Yes.
Uh, can
Yes,
you
ma'am. And
can you just take us through that, please?
like in 2016, I was in Jaipur because of my husband's work, and I did go through one IVF cycle there, but somehow it didn't go through. All the procedures were, I mean, as how it was, but then it didn't go through. Extra precautions were not taken. Just embryo transfer, embryo pickup, and everything was done. Other stuff like hysteroscopy or Shirod, I mean, which is afterwards. So
After
those were all not done. Yeah. So
so, from
that
what
didn't
I
go through.
yeah, from what I understand, no initial investigations were really were looked into.
Yes.
You started the IVF cycle, did the egg pickup, and from
Yes.
what I understand, you did not have a fresh transfer. You
Yes.
went in
That
for
is
a
also fair. Yes.
frozen embryo transfer of two blastocysts,
Yes.
and that did not succeed.
Yes.
So
Yes, ma'am.
after 2016, I think you were looking for
Yes.
options to go through another cycle again.
Yes.
Did you shift to Bangalore? Why did you choose Gunashila?
Yeah. After again, my husband has a job rotation, so we shifted to Bangalore.
Okay.
And Gunashila is a name that is very well known. And even before marriage, we have my friends, their brothers and sisters were born in Gunashila, and I belong to that locality, so I do know
You
if it's
basically are from Bangalore.
Yes, I am from Bangalore and from the same locality.
Okay.
So I know if it is not here, it's not anywhere else. So we didn't go for any other place and we came to Gunashila. And initial, since I had already gone through one cycle, we didn't go through, I mean, take any other process. We just wanted to do IVF again only because we knew any other procedures, we didn't want to waste time. So went with IVF again, and first hysteroscopy was done. Initially, in my previous hospital, it was just a scan. Here, hysteroscopy was done, and everything was being monitored. A mock ET was done, and after that, even after the egg pickup, since I had multiple eggs, they waited for 2 more months, and a cyst was a bit closer to my abdomen or something. So I went through 2 injections and everything before my embryo transfer was done. Embryo transfer also, I was like, since it was a bit iffy with the mock ET, it was done with anesthesia. And after being successful also, I mean, everyone were happy, but I knew that people go through 3 or 4 cycles. They go through 3 or 4 months, they go through pregnancy also, and eventually lose it. So we were not that very excited initially. Then after 3 or 4 months, after Shirod was done and extra precautions were taken care, I mean, all tablets, and my overall health was taken care actually. Finally I reached the place where I took both of my babies home.
Oh, that's excellent. So,
Yeah.
from what I
Yeah.
understand with what you have told me, is
Yeah.
that because you had had a failed IVF somewhere else, when you
Yes.
came to Gunshila, we tried to look at the reasons of why the IVF failed. And that
Yes.
is why we did certain tests. Like, we want
Yes.
to look into the uterine cavity, so we did the hysteroscopy. Because even in our even in our hospital, if it is a first cycle, many patients we may not do a hysteroscopy, because you've had a failure
Yes.
before. We did
Yes.
the hysteroscopy. That is one thing. And the secondly is we were suggesting that you undergo what is called aneuploidy testing of the embryos, because
Mm.
in view that from whatever reports we had of you and your
Yeah.
husband fairly severe male factor,
Yeah.
and when embryos are formed, because Gunshila has the technology of looking into the chromosomal assay of that embryo,
Yes.
what is the genetic material, is it normal, are there what is called
Yes.
aneuploidies. We did the pre-genetic testing for
Yes.
5 of your embryos. Luckily we were able to get many oocytes, and in the
Yes.
end we got 9 embryos which we could grow to blastocyst stage.
Yes.
And that is the time for 5 of them were subjected to PGS, and out of the 5, 2 were normal, which were then planned for transfer. Correct? My thought is correct, no, Shilpa, what
Yes.
I'm telling you?
Yes.
And you
Yes. Ma'am.
still have 4 unbiopsied
And
embryos which are frozen.
yes.
Okay. So that is one part of the story as far as the IVF is concerned. Of course, we were
Yes.
extremely happy that
Yeah.
you conceived.
Yes. Ma'am.
You also were a little unhappy that you had twins. because because like you rightly said, it's not only becoming pregnant, it is
Yeah.
taking the baby home.
Yes.
And we know that twin pregnancies require a lot and lot of monitoring.
Yes.
Luckily, we are a center which looks after our pregnant patients.
Yes. Ma'am.
It is not a pure IVF center where the pregnant patients have to go elsewhere or go back
Yes.
to their primary doctor.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of experience in looking after IVF pregnancies, because over years we have understood that
Yeah.
they are not to be treated like any other normal spontaneous conception pregnancies,
Yeah.
really need to be looked after.
Yes.
So we have monitored you much more frequently, like you rightly said. And from what I understand from Dr. Aparna, you tell her early
Yeah.
diagnosis of diabetes was
Yeah.
made.
Actually, when we planned your frozen embryo transfer, Shilpa, your sugar levels were well controlled.
Yeah.
But very early in the pregnancy, when I got your sugars tested, but it was
Yeah.
high, right? So I
Yes.
told your
Yes.
sugar monitoring to be done. So
Yeah.
it was almost like within 7 to 8 weeks, your sugars were
Yeah.
high, and we had to put you on some medications for sugars to get controlled. Luckily, it was controlled. With the
Yes.
just oral medication itself, it was well controlled.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
It was.
yeah, and I would like to tell that you both of you were well committed and used to come on time, like on the dates when we used to call you, used to come for the follow-ups regularly. And
Yeah.
that's also one important thing which helped
Yeah,
you.
patient cooperation is
It's the most.
extremely important.
Yeah.
That is extremely important, and we know your faith in us
Yeah.
that we are doing the best for you. I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
that is also extremely important in how your pregnancy progresses.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to take all of the doctors and who have helped me, not just one or two, all of them. Aparna ma'am has been with me throughout. Before that, some of the procedures like ET was done by you. Rajam ma'am had done my hysteroscopy, and even during scans, Navya and Nagesh and the sisters who actually administered the injections, they were very patient. So it was a wholesome cycle for me. And as you said, I wasn't I need not have to go anywhere else. It was a one-stop place for me where everything was catered to for me.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that you had a good experience at every level.
Yes.
Like, so that we are very glad for that, and that's what we try to do at Gunashila. Then
Yeah.
the other thing is, what I also want to say is, I think because it's a twin pregnancy, we were again scared of
Yeah.
premature delivery. So I think we put the
So prophylactically, yeah, we wanted to put a cervical stitch so that it
Yeah.
securely continues till at least 32,
Yeah.
safely till 34 to 36 weeks. So luckily
Yes.
it happened the same with you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you crossed 32 weeks, we saw a little bit of growth discordancy in both the babies.
Yes. Yes.
So we had
Yes.
to give you little high protein diet and drips and
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
listening to your delivery, you developed little high blood pressures, which we had to manage.
And
Mm.
our worry was that within a week you had put on 3 kgs. So,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, so though we had scheduled a
Yeah.
cesarean a little later, we had
Yes.
to prepone it because of this and your increasing blood pressure, which we thought that it's not worth anymore pushing the pregnancy, because at 36 weeks, twin babies, which the growth was all right,
Yeah.
estimated to be around 2 kg. And again, I want to emphasize here, we had so much experience with what we call discordant twins, one twin growing more, one twin growing less. So we give all the supportive treatment in the
Yes.
form of drips, which can be just fluid
Yes.
or it can be amino acids, also giving you a lot of protein supplements, so that at least the smaller twin will grow. And both,
Yeah.
we can salvage both if possible, but or at least the bigger twin. Luckily for you, there wasn't too much of discordancy.
Yes.
So ultimately, when you did deliver, you got
Yeah.
fairly good weight
Weight.
babies, about 2 kgs. And both were, I think, in very
Yes.
good condition, and you took them home within a week. Were they required
Yes.
to be
Yeah.
in the NICU, in our ICU? Nothing like that.
Nothing, ma'am, nothing. They were healthy. They were with me the very next day. I was feeding them, and after a week, I took them.
Mm.
And yes, the weight discordancy and everything was being detected very early. Aparna ma'am had given me supplements, and after that, amino fluids were also being administered. And if I see elsewhere, people, I mean, babies' health, even if it's a single baby, I've seen people deliver only 2.5 kg baby in other hospital. But now I have both babies who are like 2.5 and 2 kgs, which was almost like if I were to carry one baby,
Yeah.
I would have delivered a 4 kg a healthy, good baby. Yeah, so I mean, I've seen in other hospital, they do not advocate any drip or anything. They deliver 2.5 kg babies. So I was happy about that both babies reached the adequate weight where they can survive on their own without NICU and everything. So about that, I was really happy.
Yeah. So, like I told you, no, Shilpa, it's taking care of you right from the beginning. We put this
Yes,
cervical stitch so that you don't have premature delivery. We also do something called steroid prophylaxis at 30,
yes,
because we are all the time anticipating that you may have a premature delivery.
yeah,
So, all these things, again, like I emphasized even earlier at the beginning of this interview, is
yeah,
because we've had so much experience in dealing with IVF pregnancies.
yes, ma'am.
So I'm so glad that you have both the babies, and you have been extremely happy with whatever has been your journey through Gunshila. And
Yes, ma'am.
at every step, all levels of staff have been supportive of you.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
very much so. Even after delivery, I've seen in other countries, they take special classes or something for feeding and other stuff. Where here, I had a lot of doctors visit me who assisted me with the feeding, and my nutrition was taken care. Where a nutritionist had visited me, and then there were physiotherapy exercises which were being taught to me, how to get up, and since it was a C-section, it was a bit difficult for me to get up from my bed and everything. All exercises were being taught to me, so it was a complete circle for me. So I was everything was tutored to me, and whatever I received a few goodwill gifts from the hospital, and even that was from the nursery and everywhere, where they had told me how to bathe the babies, how to feed the babies. So everything was taken care. If even if there wasn't, I mean, touch wood, I have all my elders with me who are who will teach me through the process. But it was a learning process for them also, when we had experts come in and tell us what to do about the feeding or about the nutrition and everything. So that was actually really helpful.
So from what I understand, at least till by the time you delivered and you left the hospital,
Yes,
whatever was required to be to look after the baby was taught to you fairly correctly.
yes, yes, yes.
So I'm so happy for you, and I think Aparna is
Yeah.
also equally happy, and because she looked after you in pregnancy. So
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very glad that you could come and tell us, and it has given us great joy to know
Yes,
that you have both the babies who are healthy with you now.
yes. Yeah, same here, ma'am.
Anything else you would like to add? Otherwise, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. I want to thank all of you, ma'am, all the staff there, right from the receptionist till Devika, ma'am. Everyone have helped me. Everyone was very cordial with me. They have heard me through, even if it was a silly doubt. And Aparna, ma'am, had actually, like in between, I had fever and other stuff there. At 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock, ma'am had only called and confirmed me that I had no COVID or anything. Since this happened all the way through in the COVID period, so I was very well taken care of. So I'm very thankful to all of you. And Aparna ma'am, especially, like in my C-section also, it was done so fast. And I had my babies in 1 minute. So it was very unbelievable and surreal for me as well. So it happened so fast and she did it very quickly. Yeah, even the
I
anesthesia
think
doctor
you must have
also.
been so happy in the operation theater to hear both your babies cry. Isn't it such
Yeah,
a
it was
feeling?
really surreal for me, when the babies came out. But the process, as I told you, Aparna ma'am was very quick, Ashwini ma'am was quick, and it happened so quick, and it was very unbelievable. And I had an anesthesia doctor also who was constantly updating me. And during with anesthesia, it was more like you never. I kept on asking question. Same question again and again, but she was very patient. So it happened really quickly, and I was like, the process is so long, but the delivery happened really quickly. So I have to thank both Ashwini and Aparna who did my C-section also. So I was very relieved during the process.
Thank you,
Okay.
Shilpa. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for this thing. We'll edit a little bit of it and then we will air it tomorrow. So he
Sure,
will give you the link, Alva, where this thing, so that in case you all also want to have a look, that will be excellent.
sure, ma'am.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much again.
So
Yeah,
both
thank you, ma'am.
enjoy your
Thank you,
parenthood,
Aparna.
Shilpa.
Yeah.
Both of you
Thank-
enjoy the parenthood.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sure, we are.
Take care.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.